So I noticed a little flat area over here that still has pines. And it looks like some things might be going on over there. So let's go ahead and explore that here. Well, it's interesting. It's tough to tell, you know, what you're looking at. Is it just deadfall or some arrangement going on? Like these leans that are going up this tree right here. No snow prints. But it does look all wallow-like in nature, really, generally speaking. It's a pretty area. Got an X going on over there. And then the wall goes right up mountainside with the trees where I was earlier. Let me check my GPS. I had one point that was kind of on the edges of this. I was heading towards it. Yeah, so I'm within like, I don't know, less than 100 feet of one area I wanted to get to, so anyway, it is interesting. You actually have a double X. There's an X there and another one right there. And there's a raven, I guess, if you hear that. Those X's are right on, welded on each other. They aren't, you know, a distance away. It's not an optical illusion. Well, I'm going to cut this because it'd be pretty shaky camera work while I try to get through this. Decided to try to go around it a little bit, so this is kind of interesting looking, so I flipped the camera back on. I guess this is kind of the heart of the wallow, if it is a wallow. Okay. It's another view. This is kind of up where I was, where the little wallow perch is, where it's a little bit flat with pine trees still there. Pretty steep. A human definitely wouldn't want to be going up this to get to it, that's for sure. So it is like a little shelf and drops off in these snowbanks. I don't think there's enough depth and angle to start an avalanche, but definitely don't want to have to go up. I'm glad I came around from another way. Anyway, so here's just a side note. Here's what you run into down at the foot of the snowbank below the little perch up there that could serve as a wallow. And I don't know if it was meant to block the way, but it definitely is blocking my way down. So I'm going to have to go around that. You go up this snowbank, you hit up where I just was, that little wallow-like area. Okay. Well, this looks like an old abandoned trail along here. Thought I might have the trail again, but the real one's actually right down there, so not sure what this is up here, but it's not well tended at all and looks abandoned. So anyway. Well, okay, I've regained the real trail, which is actually more of an ATV road. So if you see those trees down in there, I have some time, so I think I'm going to explore that next. It might have some potential, maybe, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm now in the forest that I pointed out earlier. Found a better path up. Looks like a dry creek bed. It just kind of goes up. Glad I found that because I was kind of stumbling through rocks and various things. So I'm going to kind of take this path up, see how it goes. But yeah, quite thick pine forest. Okay. Well, appears there's some deer or something through there. It's like disturbed, and they were probably they went through here at some point freshly. Might even be a moose. I'll go this way a little bit. Probably won't be able to catch up. That's a moose. Yeah. Don't want to disturb him too much. Just confirming it's not Sasquatch. See him popping his head right out over there, maybe. Yep. Well, there we go. It's about as much as it'll zoom in. Anyway, I don't think he wants to move. He goes a little bit. Alright, I'll just let him alone. Now maybe a little. Anyway, there he is, or she, or whatever. Alright. Well, so I guess I'm a little above that swath of pine trees. Have these nice flat area. Maybe the moose was trying to cool off in the snow, I don't know. He probably just walked through there. But down below you have all the forest. I didn't see the pine forest. I didn't see anything except beyond some leans and that type of thing. No more formal looking structures. I didn't really see any, 100% wallows or something like that. So I guess I'll have to branch out on my way down, kind of see if I can follow any signs or anything like, Rio does or some other people do now. So we'll see how that goes. I'll just film myself traipsing through here a little bit. Kind of boring, but few people like walking through the forest, and they might not be able to. A lot of down timber right around here. Oh, here's a dead animal. Well, it's first today. Found that. Don't see its skull. It's just a rib cage mainly. Wonder if it's another moose or some other bovine animal. There's a vertebrae. Section of vertebrae. That's kind of grisly. I'll take a quick photo of that. Well, continuing beyond the skeleton there, partial skeleton. There was a sign at the foot of this hill that said no shooting, but it was all curled up and you couldn't see it unless you uncurled it though. Well, I'm going to go ahead back down through the pines here, kind of at the top of them. There's a little, I think I saw a chipmunk. Maybe. It's like a little bit of a game trail right here. I like how these game trails kind of go down at an angle so you're not super steep going down or up. Just because I've had a longer kind of. Further down the hill a ways, I found this. I guess that is more of the same carcass. Looks like a leg. Still no skull. Maybe it was a poacher or something, or who knows. Up on that hill is the rest of the rib cage. It's a pretty big tree. Again, kind of a game trail right through here. I wonder if I maybe should have stayed up there. Anyway, I'll just kind of scan here in between walking along. Yeah, definitely a game trail. Well, there's nothing really to report up there. Nice forest, but maybe it's a little too close to potential camp spots, even though they're deserted this time of year and limited, I think, number of days you can stay here. But I thought that forest, it looked, you know, when your distance looked pretty big, but it doesn't. The pines don't go quite as far as I thought. It goes across the mountainside, but it doesn't go up that far. I may try to go up these rocks a little bit and see what I see up there, but I'm pretty much done for the day. So it seemed that I heard some type of vocalizations, like communication, up in here somewhere. Really thick aspens, underdeveloped aspens choking through there, so pretty steep. There's boulders as well. I guess it could make sense, maybe, that could be Sasquatch out there somewhere, because it's not that accessible. Managed to find a little trail that's not very well maintained. It's kind of grown over. And I'm pretty sure there aren't any trails up that way. I don't know, maybe there's a trail I'm not aware of. I'm going to look on a map when I get home. That has pretty much every trail in the area. I lay down GPS coordinate, so I guess I'll find out for sure when I go home. But it, you know, it kind of sounded like humans, but you know, it's in the distance and you can't tell for sure. No big, you know, super loud vocalizations, but here it is again. Maybe it is humans. Oh, okay. I see some, I think, people. Huh, I guess there is a trail that goes up that way. Yeah, I did see some, what looked like people, I believe. As far enough away that, I guess, yeah, it's almost certain it is people. Alright, that solves that mystery, I guess. I guess the trail does, maybe does snake back and forth. Yeah, I guess it does. I'm just trying to get my bearings. I thought it was more this way over there, but that mountain, I guess it does zigzag up it. Alright, well, I'm going to keep following this creek here on this trail for a little bit. I was just going to head back to the vehicle, but then I found this little side trail that kind of follows the creek. But I'm almost done for the day, so. Okay. Well, that's kind of weird. Maybe they were using those to make sure the fire was out, or I don't know. I know those are poisonous, so you wouldn't want to eat them.